Okay, what is a decimal expansion for 6/11? And you get 0.54 repeating. Complete the following function table. Y equals 5 plus 3/4 times x. And I would just go ahead and change that to a decimal, since most of you are better at decimals than dealing with your fractions. And you would put 5 plus 0.75 times -4, and you get 2. Then on the next one, you get 5 plus 0.75 times 0. Anytime you multiply by 0, you get 0, so it leaves you with 5. The next one is 5 plus 0.75 times 4, and you're going to get 8. This one is 5 plus 0.75 times 8, and you're going to get 11. Okay. So vocabulary that you need to know is the positive, it increases from left to right. It will look similar to this. Negative decreases from left to right, so it's going to go down and it looks a little bit like this. Linear is a straight line, which means it could look like this, this. And nonlinear could have a curve or this. Let's practice. You're looking for A, B, and C, and you're looking for the positive lines and then which lines are negative. A, it is going up from left to right, so A is positive. B is decreasing, it is negative. And C is increasing, so A and C are both positive. When you are interpreting your graph, each day several leaves fall from a tree. One day a gust of wind blows off many leaves. Eventually there are no more leaves on the tree. Choose the graph that best represents. Okay, so if you're looking at the scenario, and I would pick B, there is a steeper slope here, and that's where that gust of wind blows off many at a time, and then eventually there's no more. The air temperature increased steadily for several hours, then it remained constant, so it's going to be a flat line where it remains constant. Then at the end of the day, it increased slightly before it decreased, so it would be C. Here you're matching up your ages with Marcus and Janine's. You're doing Marcus is 12, Janine is 15. So here I would eliminate A because it started with 11 and it was a little over 15, so it would not be that one. Here, B, it's 12 to 10. That would not be correct. And on D, you end up with it not, let's see, it's going to be D, because the 19 to 22, and on this one it's going to be above 25, which would show C is not correct. The table shows the total number of customers at a car wash after 1, 2, 3, and 4 days of its grand opening. Which graph could represent the data shown in the table? The way I looked at this is these two are closer together as far as number goes as customers. So I picked A. The graph shows someone taking a walk in the neighborhood. Describe what it shows by labeling each part. So this one is increasing. They're staying put, so they're not, they stopped. Here they're walking. So they're increasing their miles from their house. And then here they stopped again to rest or walk their dog or let their dog sniff the trees. And here they're going back home. So they're decreasing their miles. And then they stopped again to rest. And then they are finishing up their distance from the house. So it's decreasing, and here they came back home. Nonlinear functions. This is a curved line, not a straight line. So it is nonlinear. These are just two good examples of what they might look like. Here are two examples of what increasing and then it's decreasing from left to right. You're going to name the intervals where the function is increasing and decreasing. So here you're decreasing, here you're increasing, decreasing, and then increasing again. Okay, so if we look at this from the numbers that they give me, from -5 to 0, it is decreasing, and I'm going to let D stand for decreasing, I stand for increasing, and then N stand for neither, which is just staying the same. So from 0 to 2, which is this section, again it's decreasing. And then the last part, from here to here, it is increasing. So from -2 to -1, from this side to this side, it's increasing. From -1 to a +1, it is decreasing. Then from 1 to 2, it is increasing again. So again, from -5 to -2, so here to here, increasing. -2 to a +2, so from here to here, you're doing decreasing. From 2 to 4, so that's what I'm looking at now, that is neither, because it neither increased or decreased. So then you have 4 to 5, which is increasing. So we increased first, then from -5 to -2, we increased again. From -2 to 2, which is here to here, we decreased. From 2 to about 5, we did neither. from 5 to about 7 we increased, and then the last part was decreasing. So here we're going to talk about the tables and if they represent linear or nonlinear functions. On A, it is a function and it is linear because the constant rate of change stayed the same. But on B, this right here shows that it changed, so the rate of change is not constant. It changed it up, so it is nonlinear. So here this is nonlinear, A, and then on B is an example of linear. Okay, so the constant rate of change, it changed here, so it is nonlinear. And then this one is linear. On this one, you can look and see that it changed, so it's nonlinear. And on this one, I would look to see, here I increased by 2 each time, but here it changed and it subtracted 3 to get 0, -1, and then -8. So this one is also nonlinear.